The Whispering Forest, a journey to the heart of serenity. In a quiet corner of the world, nestled between rolling hills and shimmering lakes, lay the Whispering Forest. The name wasn't given by accident. The trees in this forest spoke, not with words, but with the rustling of their leaves, the creaking of their branches, and the soft hum of the wind weaving through them. Travelers who ventured into this forest often claimed they left feeling lighter, as if the trees had taken their worries and replaced them with peace. One such traveler was Mara, a kind-hearted wanderer searching for a place to rest her weary spirit. She had heard whispers, both figuratively and literally, of the forest's soothing magic, and on a crisp morning, with the sun just beginning to cast golden streaks across the sky, she began her journey into the heart of the woods. The entrance to the Whispering Forest was marked by two ancient oak trees, their trunks twisted together like old friends sharing a secret. As Mara stepped between them, she felt a gentle breeze wrap around her, as if the forest were welcoming her. She closed her eyes and took a deep breath, filling her lungs with the earthy scent of moss and pine. The path before her was soft underfoot, lined with delicate ferns and wildflowers in shades of lavender and gold. Birds sang in the distance, their melodies blending with the faint babble of a hidden stream. Each step Mara took seemed to quiet her thoughts, as if the forest itself was encouraging her to let go of everything but the present moment. As the day unfolded, Mara encountered the forest's many wonders. A family of deer emerged from the underbrush, their movements graceful and unhurried. A cluster of fireflies danced around her in a shaded glade, their tiny lights blinking like stars fallen to the earth. At one point, she found a small clearing where the sun streamed through the trees in golden beams, illuminating a patch of vibrant moss that felt like a soft green carpet. Mara sat there for a while. Listening to the forest's whispers. She imagined the trees were telling her stories of all they had seen over the centuries, of storms and sunshine, of animals and travelers. Of seasons changing in an endless cycle of renewal. As twilight approached, the forest seemed to glow with a warm amber light. Mara found herself at the edge of a serene lake. Its surface so still it mirrored the sky perfectly. She sat by the water's edge, watching as the first stars began to twinkle above. The air was cool, carrying with it the faint scent of jasmine and the sound of crickets beginning their nightly symphony. Closing her eyes, Mara felt a profound sense of peace. The forest had given her more than rest. It had given her a moment of stillness, a chance to reconnect with herself and the world around her. When she finally left the whispering forest the next morning, Mara carried its whispers with her. And though she knew she might one day return, she also realized that the peace she had found there was something she could carry within her. Wherever her journey might lead.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
As Mara lingered by the tranquil lake, she noticed a gentle ripple spreading across its surface. A soft breeze stirred the trees, carrying with it the faintest whisper, as if the forest itself was beckoning her deeper. Though the day was fading into twilight, Mara felt no sense of urgency. The forest seemed timeless, untouched by the rush of the outside world. She dipped her fingers into the cool water of the lake. Tracing lazy patterns and watching as the ripples spread outward. For a moment, it felt as if the water was responding to her touch, shimmering in hues of silver and blue. A soft hum resonated through the air, low and melodic, almost like a lullaby sung by unseen voices. A path of smooth, round stones caught her attention, leading from the water's edge toward a cluster of glowing mushrooms that pulsed faintly in the dimming light. Feeling a sense of gentle curiosity, Mara rose and followed the path. The stones were cool beneath her bare feet, and with each step she felt more connected to the forest. As she walked, the hum grew clearer, resolving into a symphony of sounds. The distant rustle of leaves, the chirping of hidden crickets, and the soft trickle of a stream weaving its way through the trees. The mushrooms emitted a soothing light, casting shadows that danced on the bark of ancient oaks and maples. Soon, the path opened into a secluded glade bathed in moonlight. At its center stood a massive willow tree, its branches cascading like a shimmering curtain. The tree's trunk was twisted and knotted, its bark silvered with age, and its leaves whispered softly, as if exchanging secrets with the wind. Drawn to the willow, Mara stepped closer. She reached out a hand to touch its bark, and as her fingers brushed the surface, she felt a deep warmth radiating from within. The whispers grew louder, though still soft and melodic, and Mara realized they were not random murmurs. They were words, gentle and kind. Spoken in a language she didn't fully understand, but could somehow feel. The tree seemed to sense her presence, and a small opening appeared at the base of its trunk, revealing a hollow lid with a soft golden glow. Her heart fluttering with a mix of curiosity and wonder. Taking a deep breath, she crouched and stepped inside. The interior of the tree was larger than it appeared from the outside. A cozy chamber filled with the scent of honey and cedar. Soft moss lined the walls, and tiny lights, like stars, floated in the air, casting a warm glow. At the center of the chamber was a shallow pool of crystal clear water. Its surface rippling gently as if in response to her presence. As Mara knelt beside the pool, she saw her reflection shimmering in the water. But it wasn't quite her. It was her, yet more vibrant, more alive. The reflection smiled at her, a kind and reassuring smile, and the whispers of the forest seemed to echo through her mind. Filling her with a sense of belonging. The forest sees you, the whispers seem to say. It knows your heart. You are welcome here. Mara closed her eyes, letting the words wash over her like a kind wave. She felt her worries, her fears, and her doubts melting away, replaced by a profound sense of peace. When she opened her eyes again, the pool's surface had stilled, and she saw something glinting at its center. A small silver key. Instinctively, she reached for the key. As her fingers closed around it, a vision filled her mind, a doorway hidden deep within the forest, surrounded by blooming wildflowers and bathed in golden light. But she felt certain it was a place she was meant to find. Leaving the willow tree, Mara stepped back into the moonlit glade. The forest seemed to hum with quiet anticipation, as if it knew the journey she was about to undertake. She followed the whispers once more, as they guided her on the journey to the heart of serenity.